Hello and welcome back to the Wild. My name is Beast and today I'm in pain.
Also,
So much
just mental.
Also today we're back with Sabbat the Witch. Basically what happened is that I had to work in the garden all day and my entire body is screaming in pain. So here we are now.
Today, hopefully, audience, we put art into fart for the last time.
I can still smell the wood.
I thought you were going to say you could still smell the fart. That would have been a bit worrying.
No, the wood from fucking work I had to do. And there's gonna be more tomorrow. I don't want to do that. Anyways, let's just continue.
ハロウィンパーティーですか。なんだか懐かしいですね。
Yeah, sure, really does. But hey, we've gone through organizing it before already, so I think it'll be a walk in the park.
そううまくはいきませんよ。私にしてみれば、もう何年も前のことなんですから。
Alright. I tend to forget that our perception is different when it comes to these things.
それに、以前と全く同じというわけではありません。気を抜くわけにはいきません。
True, I still have to worry about passing my midterms first and foremost.
赤点はダメですよ。ちゃんとパーティーには参加してください。
As planned, of course. Who's hyperventilating?
Hyperventilating?
I was Bud for a second there, but it's stopped.
Hyperventilating?
Yeah, just like a...
What?
Yeah. It's a panting poodle.
Uh-huh.
私、期待してるんですよ。
Huh? Play what?
バンドですよ。
Oh, no.
ベースを演奏している修二君、か
My
っこよかったですから。また見たいです。
Oh no, he's become a robot.
It wouldn't be a recording with Bud if he didn't robo at least once.
I mean, he didn't robo last time.
no.
Body was in a
can't be.
storm.
I have come to
Like
take over the human race.
Like,
The
I
myth.
doubt that there's still a storm overhead, so how are you having more internet trouble now that the fucking storm is gone?
It doesn't have to make sense. It's America, bro.
Makes
It's just the internet.
What the? You're telling me to do that again?
私としては、かっこいい演奏姿を見たいと思っているんですが、ダメですか？
It's not really the issue. I didn't expect to have to do it again, so I'm not prepared, like at all. Feel depressed just recalling the days leading up to the party. Sleep deprivation day after day, and worst of all, I couldn't just cram it all in the day before. I can still remember how nauseating all the pressure and stress was. Nene seriously wants me to relive that harrowing experience.
それに、パーティーで演奏しないと、カリアさんはギターを披露できず、もやもやしたままになりませんか？
Well, she does have a point. Cuddy was pretty reluctant at first, but after the performance, she was glad she did it. I feel like it'd be pretty lame of me to refuse just because I think it'll be a drag. I mean, heck, I felt pretty great after the performance myself. Though I did that enough that I didn't regret the hell I went through to do it. Also, Kaido would be up and ready for it any time.
演奏しないんですか？演奏しましょうよ。ほら、演奏かっこいいですよ。私見たいです。演奏してるかっこいい姿。
You're begging like a little kid trying to get a new toy. Look, this is all easier said than done.
ダメですか？
She tilts her head adorably and looks up at me. As a guy, I just
Oh, that
can't say no
dog.
to a face like that.
You dog guys.
見せてくれたら、私はきっと惚れ直しちゃいますよ。
God damn it, that angelic smile of hers is cheating! Okay, if my beloved Nene wants to see me play that bad, I guess I'll have to. I mean, it did liven up the party a whole heck of a lot.
本当ですか？やった！楽しみにしてますね。
I'll ask Kadia and Kaido. They agreed to it last time, so I doubt they'll refuse me. My relationship with both of them is practically the same as before, so things should work out. I mean, I know for a fact that Kaido's going to jump on this opportunity.
ありがとうございます。
In exchange, could you also give me something I want?
修二君の期待。もしや、エッチなことですか？言いたくないことなら私もできる限りギリギリまで応じたいと思っていますが。
Gotta set up the senses real quick. What?
Gotta be extra careful.
We can discuss that in detail later. For now, I just want you to go up on stage with me and sing again.
そんな、私なんて必要ないですよ。カリアさんに風邪をひかないように気をつけてもらえばいいんですから。
Well, I had a pretty hard time convincing her to handle the vocals in the first place. Besides, I want to hear you sing. You were so beautiful last time, and I want to see you perform again. She was undoubtedly the star of the show, outshining all of us combined. Her voice was heavenly. God, she was so dazzling. I don't know if all the practice I went through caused it to leave a stronger impression, but I can vividly remember her beautiful radiant figure up there on stage. However, I'm not satisfied with just the memory. I want to see it again. Oh, and this time you don't have to worry about having a fit while you're up there.
確かにそうなんですが。でも、恥ずかしい部分は変わりませんから。
Well, you're asking him to do something incredibly painful.
Yeah.
Maybe but you came out of it last time without any regrets now.
それは。はい。舞台で歌ったことを後悔なんてしていませんが。
Please, do it for me, Nene.
それって、恥ずかしめようとしてます？
She has no faith in him. Okay, I can't deny that you're absolutely adorable when you're embarrassed. It's the truth.
やっぱり意地悪です。
Look, I'm not asking you because of that. You enjoyed it, and it made for a good memory. So why not give it another shot? Doesn't have to be for everyone there. Just think of it as a memory to make with me. I never forgot how beautiful you were up on the stage. Up there on stage, Nene. If you do it again, I'll fall for you even more.
その言い方は卑怯ですよ。
Bishop septic! Whoops. Hey, you said almost the same thing to me.
わかりました。私も頑張ります。
Great, let's make it a performance to remember. Resolved to do this, I decided to approach Kadia first thing next morning. I found her and Kaido together the next day. I told her about the whole Halloween party thingy and suggested playing there as a band. To nobody's surprise, her first words were as follows.
嫌だよ、恥ずかしい。
She wasn't doing it, no matter what anybody said. Kaido, on the other hand, well, I'm sure you can guess what he said.
興味ないわけじゃないんでしょ？ほら、一回だけ、今回だけ試しにしてみるのもいいんじゃない？しかもバンドだよ。舞台に立つのは一人じゃない。その上ボーカルは綾木さんなんだから、多少失敗したって叩くようなやつはいないって。ああ、別に適当にやろうって言ってるんじゃないよ。けどそこまで気負わなくてもいいんじゃないかってこと。文化祭のノリなんだから。俺的にはハードルがかなり低いと思うんだよね。初めて演奏するにはちょうどいいんじゃない？こんな機会めったにないんじゃないかな。
He really is a fucking terrifying salesman.
この機会を逃したら、若菜ちゃんってもう一生誰かにギターを披露することなんてできないかもよ。とりあえずお試しでバンドの練習だけでもちょろーってやってみてもいいんじゃない？
Kaido, our resident snake oil salesman, has completely won her over. I like that he's referring to him as snake oil salesman instead of just salesman.
Yeah.
Because he gotta make
salesman or Sony salesman.
Yeah,
we gotta
snake in the
make
grass.
sure that we are aware that he's not a normal salesman. He's a scam artist.
God help these. Snake in the grass.
This here snake oil will cure any ailment.
Swear to
Except
God,
for
this
stupidity.
dude's got a future selling timeshares or something.
すっかりカイドウくんのペ
Oh,
ースですね。
That guy has a way with words. I'm honestly worried about him becoming a professional scammer in the future.
さすがにそれは
Next, he's
ない
gonna
と思い
try
ます
selling
けど。
NFTs.
Potentially. So yeah,
Somebody
guys, are you
else
okay
is.
with officially starting practice after midterms?
何言ってんの？素人のお前にそんな余裕があると思ってんの？
確かに。やるからには私もちゃんとした演奏にしたい。
ほら、若菜ちゃんもこのように仰せだ。提案者としてそこは責任取るべきだろ
I get that. I'll do my best to make it a success. My worry is that you can't actually go to the party if you fail any midterms.
う。修二ってそこまで成績悪くないだろ。というか普段からきっちり勉強してるから特別試験勉強しなくてもなんとかなるはずだ。
Well, if I'm just aiming to pass, I guess. They're not too hard if you pay attention in class and keep up with the material. But I'm a bit iffy on classical Japanese. That's my worst subject.
テストの点数も多少は犠牲にする覚悟でないと。
厳しいんですね。
素人がいきなり人前で演奏するんだからここはビシビシいかないと。それでも全然時間が足りないけどね。
そうなんですか。わかりました。私も試験範囲で重要な部分をまとめたり、試験対策のノートを作ったり、できる限りのお手伝いはします。
Thank you so much, Nene.
もしよければその試験対策、私にもお願いできないかな。ギターとバイトで、今回の試験はちょっと危ない感じなんだよね。
あ、じゃあ俺も。今回赤点取って追試でってわけにはいかなくなったしさ。
Wow, you fail on purpose?
問題の傾向がはっきりしてるから安全かつ楽だぞ。知能犯だろ。
Yeah, but your grade is capped at the bare minimum pass mark.
The teachers sure won't think you're clever.
もちろん構いませんよ。今度岡研のみんなで勉強会をするんですが、よければ一緒に参加しませんか？いいの？はい。岡研としても赤点は絶対に取るわけにはいきませんから。
運営するんだもんな。そりゃそうか。
Oh, we lost Bud again.
Ah, God dang it.
じゃあ、その勉強会に参加させてください。よろしくお願いします。
俺もお願いします。ってことで試験対策はなんとかなるとして、修二はさっき言ったみたいにとりあえず練習な。
Pain.
実際にベースに触れて、ある程度の基礎は終わらせておいてほしいかな。
理想を言うなら試験までに基礎は終わらせて、試験が終わったら即座に曲の練習に入れるようにな。
Sonny just like grabs fucking like when it's time to fucking practice, he just grabs a bass, just fucking strums out through the fire at the flames, and then just looks at his hands, and it's just like
shreds.
they're just fucking like half as thick all of a sudden, like
Just
bone
shreds violently.
shreds violently, as in the bone is visible now.
Yeah, work to the bone and then to the marrow.
Like he knows how to play, but by God, his body is not ready. I'll see about it.
まあ現実的に考えてそこまで行くのは難しいだろうけどな。試験が終わってから基礎をするとか、正直楽器を舐めてるとしか思えないわ。冒涜だわ。
You've got to be kidding me. He's the one who told me to do this whole big impossible challenge in the first place without batting an eye even. This guy is just the kind of guy who goes with the flow. I mean, I'm not exactly any different, so I can't criticize him for it.
試験なんてそっちのけで練習しろとまでは言わんが、なるべく早めに慣れておけ。お前だって
Welcome
や
back,
るから
bud.
には人前で恥をかきたくないだろ。
Of course not. All in all, the situation isn't too terribly dire. I should be able to set aside 1 or 2 hours a day for practice, no problem.
なら練習するってことで決まりな。 ベースは俺の知り合いから
We
借りて
being
くるから。
musicians now?
Again, yes. Thanks.
Let's
じゃあ
go.
私はなるべく星名の練習に付き合ってあげる。基礎練を一人でするよりもそっちの方がいいでしょ。
Absolutely, thanks a lot.
そっちは任せた。
それで私は練習にいつ参加すればいいんでしょう。
まだそういう段階じゃないからな。まずは習字の基礎固めが優先。というか、それが終わらないことにはお手上げ。だから、あやちさんは別でいいんじゃないかな。運営もあるなら、かなり忙しいだろうしさ。
ボーカルだもんね。合わせるのはバックの演奏がまともに噛み合ってからでいいと思う。
発声練習とか曲を覚えるとか、カラオケで練習とかかな。
そうですか。練習は別々なんですか。そうですか。そうですか。
Yeah, that's some disappointing news. I was thinking I should get to spend more time together. But their arguments are sound. I'll just have to practice as hard as I'll just have to practice as hard as I can for the time being. So now I have a new goal that comes before the actual performance. First I gotta practice my ass off so Nane and I can rehearse together.
おうおう、イチャイチャしちゃってま
なんか星名とあやちさんが一緒にいると
You can feel the
私
farce.
とカイドウってお邪魔になりそう。
I mean, it was probably even more painful for Kaido in Wakana's rare.
Yeah.
Like, why am I here? No
They're looking
problem.
at each other again.
No, I promise you won't.
そうですよ。変な気は回さなくていいです。まずはバンドの成功を優先させましょう。
So with all that said, I'm counting on you guys.
こちらこそよろしく。
Thus, for the next few days, I tried to manage studying for the finals while also practicing the bass guitar.
サノバウィッチ。
The fucking day that the files start, he can't even fucking hold the pen properly. Pain.
Agony.
Oh,
なんだか眠そうだね、星名くん。
I was a little busy last night, so I completely lost track of time.
ベースだっけ。大変だね。調子はどう？
Well, I'll make it one way or another.
辛くない？平気？
Playing the bass guitar itself isn't a chore. Since I'm a beginner at all, it's actually fun. The real problem is how late I stay up each night practicing. My prior experience helps a ton. While I still need to practice all the finger motions and shifting, I do still remember the basics, which makes the process a lot speedier. But yeah, that's all beginner's knowledge anyway, so it's not worth a whole lot.
楽しく練習してるのはいいと思うよ。でも赤点はダメだからね。
I know, I will. I'll be putting all my hard work to waste if I couldn't attend the party.
何か手伝えることがあったら言ってね。
Thanks, but at the moment, it's all on me.
おーい、星名。そろそろ時間だけど行ける？
Yeah, coming!
頑張って。楽しみにしてるからバンド。
Don't put any more pressure on me.
今からそんなんじゃ本番が大変だよ。
Well, the plan is to work my butt off, so that doesn't happen. Anyway, bye, see you. Say hi to the girls for me.
わかった。また明日ね。
Sorry I bred it down.
ほら早く。あのスタジオ時間に厳しいんだから。
Kari and I leave school and head to practice together.
そっかそっか。
Meanwhile, in the Cave of Evil.
ね、星名くん。授業中も寝そうになるぐらい毎日やってるみたいです。でもそれ試験の方がピンチにならない？できる限りのフォローはしてますよ。クラスが違うので限界はありますが。それだけ頑張ってるなら本番も期待できますかね？星野くんまだ自信なさそうだったから本人の前でそういうこと言うのは禁止だよ。 まだそんな状態なんですか。やっぱり不安。始めたばっかりなんだから、そういう自信は生まれるものじゃなく、積み重ねるものだよ。さあ、私たちはちゃんと試験勉強を頑張りましょう。はいって言いたいのは山々なんですけどね。ぽー。
Concentrate.
ねんね先輩、どうしたんです？そんな
It
子供
can
みた
be
いにほっぺ
important.
を膨らませて。修二君、とっても楽しそうです。
Adorable.
Is she
焼いて
jelly?
るんでしょう、隼さん。焼いてるって星名くんがベースの練習ばっかりで一緒にいられないから？そこも気になる部分ではあるんですが。あ、もしかしてカリア先輩と一緒に楽しそうにしていることが気になります？
She just fucking pulls out her old witch gun out of fucking nowhere, even though it shouldn't be possible. I'll be right back.
We're going to extract his feelings.
This time there's live rounds.
Yeah, it's an actual Smith and Wesson.
No, don't overwrite. I just want to listen. Don't overwrite. I just want to listen. Don't overwrite. I just want to listen. Fuck off.
あ、つぼしっぽい。
Oh no.
隼さんって可愛らしいね。でもそうですよね。スタジオを借りてカリア先輩と二人っきりなんて、そりゃ彼女としては心配しますよね。もしベースじゃなくカリア先輩に入れ込んだりしてたら。
You're just making things worse, Meguru.
こーら、無責任に不安を煽るようなこと言っちゃダメ。真剣に頑張ってる星野くんに対しても失礼ってものだよ。
That's why I like Toko. She's decent.
それに
Toko,
今の綾木さん
let's go.
にそんなことを言ったら、修二君とカリアさんが狭い密室に二人きりで手と手を取り合い、楽器という名のお互いの体をかき鳴らして。ねんね先輩、意外とおっさん臭い。というか、綾木さん大丈夫？目に生気がないし、体もプルプル震えてるけど、結構危なくない？
She does, but that's beside the point right now.
Yeah.
そんな修二君がまさかそんなことあるわけが。でも今日もあんなに楽しそうに出かけていって、スタジオでは二人でそんな修二君がまさかそんなことあるわけが。でも今日もあんなに楽しそうに出かけていって、スタジオでは二人でフリーズした。大丈夫だよ、綾地さん。星名君が綾地さんの虜なのは周りから見ててもわかるぐらいなんだから。そうだよ、星名君の様子なら心配なんてする必要はないよ。それは分かってます。修二君がそんなことするなんて思ってもいません。そんな度胸もなさそうですしね。本妻と浮気相手が鉢合わせてるような状況に普通でいられるほど強胆じゃないでしょうから。それは褒めているのかけなしているのか微妙なところだね。
Especially since he can actually be surprisingly ballsy at times.
Yeah.
いいえ、完全にけなしてる方向だと思いますよ。分かってはいるんですが、私以外の人とあんなに楽しそうな表情で過ごしてると思うとどうしても嫌なんです。カリアさんのことが嫌いとかそういうことでは決してありません。それにこんな嫉妬する自分もどうかと思うんですが。わかるよ。頭で分かってても心では納得できないことなんだよね。そんな感じです。そういえば先輩たちってクラスも違いましたっけ？放課後が潰れちゃうってなるとデートもできないですね。お昼は一緒なんだよね。はい、修二君が倒れたりしないようにちゃんと栄養を考えたお弁当を作って一緒に食べてます。それでも足りないんだ。話をまとめると、 過ごせる時間が減っちゃった上に、それが他の女の子と一緒にいるっていうのが気になると。たとえ浮気じゃないと分かっていても、楽しそうだから余計にって感じかな。なんだか恋する乙女だね、はやちさん。ねね先輩がこんなにメロメロになるなんて。それが恋ってものなんだよ、きっと。いいな
How could you?
恋。
You
こういう
monster.
姿を見ると憧れちゃうね。
Believe me, Toki, you don't want to feel the same way. At least not with anyone else other than people with fucking magic powers. Otherwise, you may die. I will never let that slip. I never fucking realized that before the co-host, actually. I didn't think about it until the co-host series. Before it was just a case of, oh, well, she'll never find true love because I've just expected, well, her emotions are naturally being suppressed or something. But then I realized that maybe they're not being suppressed, logically. But if she actually starts feeling that way, it'll cause her to shut down. And pain. Anyways.
戸隠先輩ならすぐに恋人ができそうに思いますけどね。恋人を作ることと戸隠先輩本人が恋愛をすることは違うんじゃないのかな。でも今のねね先輩を見る限り恋愛するって大変そうですよ。確かにそういう面もあるだろうけど、それだけじゃないからこそ綾地さんがこんなに幸せそうなんじゃない？それに恋愛が辛いだけならみんな結婚とかしなくなっちゃうよ。それは確かに。一緒にいることは重要だけど、それだけが恋愛じゃないってことだよ、きっと。なんだか深いね。さすが。
I am 12 and this is deep.
Huh?
I am 12 and this is deep.
Silence.
漫
Silence.
画と小説で得た知識なんだけどね。そうですね。すれ違いがお互いの絆を深めることもありますよね。
She's the fucking resident authority on that concept.
Yeah. I'll say she is.
そういうことも分かってはいるんですが、やっぱり素直に受け入れることはできないか。それも仕方ないよね。そういうストレスって良くないんじゃないですかね。本番のためにも変なしこりは残さない方がいいとは私も思うな。そういう時は今の状況を楽しめばいいんじゃないかね。状況を楽しむ？さっき綾地さんが言ったことだよ。すれ違いがお互いの絆を深めることもあるって。だからそうなるようにこの状況も二人の栄養にしちゃえばいいんじゃない？それってどういうことですか？ヨーガス。ここは一つお姉さんがいいじらしプレイもといいイベントを提案いたしますよ。
Sexy plan.
Worry.
今日はそろそろ終わりにしとこうか。
Now it's already time.
ほら、ランプが点滅してるし。
Alright, kind of a bummer. I wanted to practice some more. But oh well.
そういうことよくあるけどね。今日はもう上がろう。指も痛いでしょ。ベースって弦も太いから指が疲れるでしょう。無理はしない方がいいよ。毎日きちんとした練習をするのが一番だからね。
He just lifts his hand and it's literally just a fucking skeletal hand, like. No, I don't really feel any pain.
Yeah, not anymore.
The nerves are gone.
Yeah, just wear a chainmail glove.
Alright. Okay, let's stop here.
どうしたため息なんてついて。
I was wondering if I'll ever get better at this cursed instrument.
そんなことないよ。ちゃんと毎日上達してるよ。 だってほら、音だって綺麗に出るようになったじゃん。
Mean, I still can't even get my fingers to move the way I want, so how long is it gonna be before I can play the song from start to finish? I retain all the knowledge, but retraining my muscle memory isn't so easy.
そりゃね、普段は使わない左手なんだから、簡単にホイホイできたりしないって。私だってここまでできるように、数年間ずっと練習してきたんだもん。
True, not super dexterous to begin with either. Should be racking my brains over this after a few days of practice. Still have plenty of hurdles to overcome first.
諦めずに毎日ちゃんと練習することが大事。そしたら自分でも驚くぐらいあっさりと指が動く時が来るから。
Side benefits! That was a terrible joke.
To be honest with you, I just sat there confused when you said that, to be honest.
He'll be able to move his fingers more nimbly. Side benefits.
Oh.
That took you an awful long time.
I have a head full of cold, leave me alone.
I have a head full of pain. Let's hope I can get there before the party.
そこは星名の努力次第だね。
I'll do my very best.
あ、そうだ、左手痛いでしょ。お父さんから指のケアにいい薬を教えてもらったから、よかったら使って。
Thanks, I'll use it right away.
さてと、なんかお腹空いちゃった。何か食べていく？
Sure, if I'm with me.
じゃあどこに行く？
I think. I just felt a pair of eyes on my back for a split second. A very familiar pair of eyes, too. What? Don't tell me.
何？どうかした？
Sorry, I can't come.
一緒に行かないの？急にどうした？そっか、そういうことか。了解。
Is she not gonna question how he didn't look back at all and just immediately knew, like, oh, actually forget it? Forget about that? Like, is she not even gonna question that he's just fucking, like, sensed Nene's aura or something?
Yeah.
わかった。寄り道はやっぱりいいや。
Don't
じゃ
question
あね、
that.
星名。また明日。
Bye. Said bye to her, but who knows if she actually heard it. She took flight like a deer being chased. Alright. I get ready to turn around, but before I can move an inch, I feel a light impact and a soft, warmth coil around my arm. An all too familiar, rosy, sweet aroma fills my nose. It's adorable. She's clinging to my arms, putting on her best pouty face. I had a feeling it was her. So, what are you doing here?
修二君を待っていたんです。最近一緒にいられる時間が少ない気がして、なんとかしたいなと思って。
Could have just given me a call or something.
サプライズの方が修二君も嬉しいんじゃないかって思ったんです。でもサプライズはまさかの私でした。カリアさんと。
No, that's not going on between us.
じゃあサプライズで押しかけてきたことも怒ったりしませんか？
Of course not. But you did scare me a bit when you suddenly ran over and latched on to me.
だってカリアさんと楽しそうにして嫉妬しました。だからこうして抱きついてマーキングをします。スリスリまでしちゃいます。
You say that like Karia doesn't already know that you're a thing. And depending on the person, it might just be an encouragement. Those people need to be shot, but sadly they do exist, looking at Haruto.
Shut.
Anyways.
Disappointing.
Soft sensation for boobs. Why are you even gonna mark me, Nene? You're not a
いいん
dog.
です。犬みたいでも何でも。とにかく私の匂いを体中につけちゃうんです。
That just makes it sound as if you're going to wee all over him.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
ダメなんですか？
Well, it's the scent of a girlfriend. You gotta remember, I'm gonna be in the mood non-stop if I'm constantly smelling your scent. And that's not good.
常に興奮ってなんだかエッチです。
It
そんな
is.
言い方。
Well, because I meant it in a sexual sense.
そうなんですか。
So yeah, I don't really want that, but I'm more than happy to have you cling onto my arm.
じゃあこんな風に急に抱きついてもいいんですか？
Absolutely, as long as it's my arm. I'm gonna be mad if you... Yeah, as long as it's my arm. I'm gonna be mad if you could latch yourself onto some other guy's arm.
そんなのもちろんじゃないですか。
Also, try not to do it with girls either.
女の子同士でもですか？
Yeah, sorry, it bothered me seeing you get all touchy-feely with someone else.
じゃあ抱きつきたくなったら修二君に抱きついていいですか？
Sure, for however long you want. But I might jump and give you a big hug instead.
はい、いつでも待ってます。あ、でもできれば恥ずかしくない場所でお願いします。好きな人に抱きしめられると体が熱くなって、
Oh lord.
キスですとかそういうのしたくなっちゃいますから。
Same here, but I don't nearly have the balls to kiss in front of other people.
はい、こうして腕を抱きしめるだけでもとても恥ずかしいので。
Ready to go now?
そうですね。あ、夕食なんですが修二君の家に作りに行ってもいいですか？
Fine with me, but are you sure? You don't want to go home and relax or
いいんです。
anything?
させてほしいんです。一緒にいたいですから。
Same for me, that'll never change. I guess she was right. We haven't had much time to ourselves lately. Her jealousy is only natural, and as her boyfriend, it's my duty to do something to make her feel better. Nene?
名前呼んでもらえると嬉しいです。
Nene?
はい、
Nene?
修二君、
Stop that. Nene!
修二君。
Our gazes lock and we stare into each other's eyes. Upon doing so, I feel a variety of gazes piercing me. Some exasperated, some heartwarming, some irritated, some jealous. Apparently, they're blatant enough to register to someone without my ability, and then his face went from sweet and delighted to uncomfortable and downcast in embarrassment. Ready to add to my place?
そうですね。行きましょう。早く行きましょう。すぐ行きましょう。
Let's get the fuck out of here! The two of us flee the scene, our cheeks dyed scarlet.
はい、できました。
Thanks so much, Nene. She just finished rubbing ointment on my aching fingers. Man, just feeling her hands is enough to soothe my soul. That also motivates me to work harder towards performance in order to repay all the kindness she shows me. The food you made for dinner filled me right up, so I think I can keep going for a bit longer. Why are you staring at me like that? You're gonna make me a little uncomfortable.
ベースを弾くところを見ていたいんです。
I guess, but just to warn you, I'm still not past the basics. Won't be able to play much of anything for you.
それでもいいんです。見ていたいんです。以前は同じ舞台上でしたから、今回はしっかりと見ていたいんです。
Hard to say no to that. But I'm serious. I'm not at a level good enough to play in front of others. Now, to be fair, probably wasn't for the performance last time either.
私が期待してるのは、修二君の演奏する姿ですよ。修二君が努力する姿をちゃんと見ていたいんです。
Okay. Still nervous because of how awful I am at this instrument. I start to practice for her. God damn it, I have In the Sunshine stuck in my head again now. It's just such a nice song with a really nice fucking explanation. It's just the fucking main character strumming away at a random ass guitar he found whenever it plays.
Yeah.
And it's just overall just a really nice and relaxing song.
Yeah. I'm still thinking of days in music tech when one of our folks, Niall, would abruptly start playing any bass line to any Blink 182 song, and I do mean any of them.
I mean, I do actually have a guitar.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
think I've
have a
seen it in the
guitar.
background in the past.
Huh?
I think I've seen it in the background in the past.
Oh
I can't
no,
remember.
because it's up in my room, in my closet.
Ah, right, my mistake.
It's technically not mine, it's just that nobody's using it, so it's kind of just like property of my room.
You've claimed it.
And no, my room has. Time for a little break.
お疲れ様です。お茶を入れてきましょうか。
Oh, no, I'm not thirsty or anything. So, anyways, what you think? No, you don't have to technical knowledge to judge me, but any comments would help me a lot.
一音一音、綺麗な音を出そうと丁寧にしている気持ちが伝わってきて、私はやっぱり好きです。修二君の演奏する姿。
I'm glad you liked it. I just hope I managed to learn the song by the day of the party.
前はちゃんと弾けたじゃないですか。
Made a whole lot of mistakes last time, so I'm not sure you could call that just fine. I want to do a better job this time. Sorry, Nene. We haven't had quality alone time in a while, and all I'm doing is whining to you.
いえ、平気ですよ。むしろ嬉しいです。そうやって修二君に頼ってもらえるの。
Really? That honestly makes me feel a little wimpy as a guy. And I was even griping to Kari about this exact same stuff earlier. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I just can't stop all my worries and fears from coming out. Plus, the longer I take to get a hang of this, the less time we can spend together.
確かにそこに対しては私も不満です。だってカリアさん可愛いですから。
Look, nothing's gonna happen between us. Not now, not ever. Lies.
In a parallel
seen
universe.
Things happen between you two. Just, you know, it's not gonna happen in this round.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I'm making so little progress, it's actually making me lose heart a bit. So, you didn't come here for my pity party.
いえ、修二君がそれだけ頼りにしてくれてるということですから。でも、そんなマイナスの気持ちを抱えたまま練習するのはまずいですよね。私に何かできることがあればいいんですが。
Appreciate the thought, but this is a problem I'm gonna have to solve on my own.
じゃあ、こんなのはどうでしょう。頑張って練習して、舞台が成功したら、ご褒美をあげます。
A reward? What kind of reward are we talking here?
ものじゃなくてですね。ですから、修二君の願い事を何でも叶えます。私が。
By anything, do you mean anything at all?
何でもですよ。
As a teenage guy, hearing whatever you want naturally steers your mind towards sexual things. But the weirdest thing is, Nene knows that. She even seems like she sets anything with that specifically in mind. Her face is red as a tomato. She's looking down at the floor. What else could that mean?
Just the two of us.
出ませんか？
Yes, yes, yes! I'm super motivated! I'm gonna work my ass off even if it kills me!
なんだかすごくエッチなことを考えてますよね。
No, I promise I'm not. This isn't something really naughty, it's something omega naughty. But why are you getting on my case? I know you had something naughty in mind when you said it. When you said it could be anything. Her body jolts after I flip the question back on her. She just fidgets around embarrassedly. No
それは
no
ともか
denial.
くですね。その後、
Fuck.
それはともかくですね。そのご褒美でやる気を維持するためには、普段から過度に接触してると意味がないと思うんです。
Yeah, that might be necessary.
それに、 修二君のプレイは激しすぎて体力を使いますから。ですからしばらくの間、エッチなことはなしにしましょう。
Nothing sexual? So we can't have sex.
そこを許可しちゃったらまるで意味がありませんよ。それがエッチじゃなかったら何がエッチなんですか？
No, look, I'm just talking about plain normal sex.
そういう問題ではなくて、しかも普通じゃないの
Nothing
に
too extreme, I hope.
一体どんなのですか？
All they're gonna do is hold hands and head pat.
Well, not using blindfold and vibrators for starters, those are too kinky to consider normal.
あれは普通じゃなかったんですか？
Why? No.
You thought they did? Are you kidding me? Seriously, that is a force to be reckoned with.
とにかくダメです。私だって本当はもっとイチャイチャしたいんですよ。交尾だって嫌いじゃありません。ですから許してしまうと理性が効かなくなると思うんです。でも今はパーティーの成功が優先なので禁止です。
What about kissing?
ダメです。
Hugging?
ダメです。
Holding hands?
ダメじゃないです。それぐらいならまあ可ということで。あと一緒に食事をするのも可です。
Oh, we can.
そこまで禁止しちゃったら今度はフラストレーションでどうにかなっちゃいますから。
So we'll keep eating lunch together like usual?
はい、そうですね。
So my Nene lunches won't be going anywhere, thank goodness. By the way, does this go into effect like right now?
そうですね。今から有効です。
Oh. Man, we've still got a few weeks until the party. Once we start practicing as a group, I'll have my work cut out for me even more. However, I think I'll be able to endure and work hard with a positive mindset if I just tell myself it's for the sake of the party and the reward awaiting me after. Still! I just wish I'd known in advance. I could have stockpiled up on hugs and kisses and everything. The party's approaching fast, but it's still a long time to go without any intimacy with your girlfriend.
でもですね、さすがに交尾なんかはまずいと思うんですが、最後にキスぐらいならしてもいいんじゃないかなと。
Nene had sex.
Ruining the whole effect.
Yes.
どうでしょうか。
I think, well, maybe people wrap their pinkies and make a pinky promise when they agree to something, but maybe a kiss could also be normal?
そうですよね。それぐらい普通ですよね。だから約束の証。
Lift her chin and close her eyes. After a brief delay, I moved my mouth towards hers and relished the sensation of her sweet lips.
Tongue jousting took place.
修二、
I know we were supposed to seal a promise, but I don't think we can stop now.
私も
They
自分
haven't
で言い出したことなのに
Figs.
You are right.
Yeah.
Womp.
Her eyes flip wide open, her lips still connected.
いやー、遅くなった修二、夕食なんだが。
Before the horror leaves our faces, the door
どれを
opens.
食べていい？
Uh-oh.
Welcome home.
おかえりなさいです。
ああ、あやちさん。これはどうも。
He's just sitting there like, I regret coming home.
Maybe I'm gonna have a drink with my workmates.
He's just standing there like, I feel myself dying inside.
Yeah.
We're both still bewildered by the sudden intrusion. I can't look him in the eye, and Nene, well, she has her back turned to him to hide the fact that her face is bright red. Oh no, the atmosphere in this room is beyond awkward.
なんか父さんやっちゃった系
No, not at all.
そうだ父さんまだ用事があったから1時間いや2時間
Well saved, Touchy. Well saved.
I get you're trying to be considerate, but please don't! Calm down, you don't have to leave.
いやだって父さんそんなつもりじゃなくて休憩代とかいるか
I said stop trying to be considerate, just calm down! It wouldn't even matter if he left now. The mood we had going is completely gone. Dad is going nuts, and I'm over here still mad that our sexy time was ruined because of him. But I went
Hey,
over.
he didn't know.
But we went overboard with our oath kiss. I'm not too upset. Thus, without one final passionate makeout session, our period of abstinence has begun. We both want to have sex, but we also know that doing it just once will open the floodgates and ruin our promise.
Sanoba Witch.
The following days have gone, much like last time. We continue to work out all the necessary preparations, like catering service for food and drinks, all the while making sure to study for our upcoming midterms. You mind if we take a quick break so I can grab myself a jacket?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Alright,
mind.
Be right back. Hold
All
on,
right.
where's my fucking mouse? There it is. Be right back. We're back!
Hello.
He's much warmer.
Uh-huh. We're also having the school's brass band play and are going to hold a costume contest. I messed up my left hand once again. Nevertheless, I taped it up and continued my practice. My endurance has paid off, and I finally got to a level that I thought was rehearsal ready. All in all, things have gone a lot better than last time. Midterms came and went, and after I got my skills up to par, and then I started to join our rehearsals. The difference was notable. She came in with her voice in peak condition and had the song and notes memorized to a T. Her voice sounded even more beautiful than last time. And when she first sung with us, I was so captivated by her voice that I completely lost track of where I was in the song. But it seemed to have given Katya more confidence. She insisted that the crowd's gonna love us with a singer as amazing as Nene. As for other differences worth noting, I guess that would be the event's advertisements. Since we got most of the major preparations taken care of earlier than expected, we were able to put a lot more effort into advertising. I say we, but it was mostly to Akushi Shiba, Inaba, and the student council who put in all the work. I had my hands full with practice and rehearsals. And now, at long last, the day of the party is upon us. That was fucking faster than I remembered.
ついに本番ですな
That was far faster than I remembered. If we had buckled down and tightened some fucking crack into our bodies, we probably could have finished yesterday.
Oh well. As it
I'm,
stands, we're doing well enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
心臓が破裂しそう
Not much to explode there. That was a bit mean of me to say.
Yeah, that was a bit... Dude.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
今からそんなんじゃ持たないよ
というかカイドウは緊張しないの
するぞけどまライブハウスに比べたら気は楽だない
いなその精神状態私なんて胃が痛くてう吐きそう
若菜ちゃんって意外とプレッシャーに弱いのな。
意外って何さ。
Hey man, it's the first time performing in front of a crowd. I don't blame her.
星名は緊張したりしないの？
Man, I don't have any experience like Kaido. I guess it still doesn't quite feel real to me. I'm more concerned about the party prep. Wait, why are you guys even here this early? The party's in the evening.
そうなんだけど、落ち着かなくてさ。
練習しようにも一番不安なベースがいないんじゃあんまり意味もないだろう。
せっかくだからパーティーのお手伝いをしようかなって。どうせ心が休まらないならなんか作業をしてる方がいいから。ということで何か仕事はある？
俺も寝坊とかして遅刻するわけにもいかんからな。もう来ておこうと思って。
急に来ても邪魔になるだけかな。
Nah, there should be stuff for you to do. The only problem is I don't know exactly what all needs to be done. More manpower is still a good thing regardless.
あ、星名先輩、チャロ
Oh, hey, Inaba!
やっほー。
おはよう。あれ、皆さんご一緒でギリギリまでバンドの練習ですか？
I'd love to, but all the party setup comes first.
私たちもパーティーの手伝いに来たの。
I figured there'd be stuff for them to help with, but do you know of anything in particular they can do?
はい、もちろんですよ。かぼちゃのランタンにくり抜いた中身でのお菓子作り、会場の飾り付け、たくさんありますよ。そこら辺は戸隠先輩に確認を取ってもらった方がいいかも。人員配置は戸隠先輩がやってくれましたから。
Okay. Guess we should do that then. Wonder if she's already in the club room. Oh, right. This isn't related to that, but I have an errand for you two. Could you go and buy some flowers?
花？
じゃじゃーん、どうですかね？似合いますか？ガオー。
I feel like this outfit still counts as indecent exposure. Oh yeah, you're rocking that outfit.
そうですか？よかった。星名くんずっと練習してて、私たちがするコスプレのこと知らなかったでしょ？どうかな、この格好。ちょっとだけ派手だったかな。
I'd say it's more than a bit revealing. I don't know where to look. It's a hot costume, a very hot costume. I've been abstaining from sex as per my promise with Nene, which means I'm all pent up. This is the last kind of costume we need to see right now.
No
かわいい
warning.
な、星名くんは。
No
ど
warning.
う？お姉さんとちょっと遊んでみる？
It's
Yeah.
where, unlike yesterday, where all of us came in repelling suits, Nene does it instead.
You're not
Does it
helping
like
by
the
saying
regular
things like that, please. Just back up.
大丈夫？こういうことはね、お互いが秘密を守れば気づかれたりしないんだから。
With a slightly mischievous smile, Kushi inches closer to me in a way that intentionally emphasizes her cleavage. Ah! Stop! It's seriously not good!
あー、なんかやらしい顔してます。本当に大丈夫なんですかね、この人。そのうちネネ先輩のこと裏切りそう。これはちょっと心配か。
I would never. My heart beats only for one woman, and her name is Ayachi Nene.
ほら、
Not
こんな
John
に
Cena.
強く言い切ってるんだから、試すようなことはよくない
Down,
よ。
down, down. Down,
それ
down,
に今日はバン
down.
ドの本
Sorry,
番
couldn't
なんだ
resist.
から、あんまり変なことしない方がいいと思う。
Thank you, Tsumugi. That's why you're a good character with a shit route.
Jeez.
Too bad her
Sad.
route sucks.
Yeah, they throw Taichi under the bus. That's unfair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, Inaba. So please stop the accusations.
ごめんごめん。緊張を和らげるための冗談のつもりだったんだけど、ちょっと調子に乗りすぎたかな。すみませんでした。
As long as you're sorry.
それでバンドの方はどうなの？
Well, I think I'm ready to perform in front of a crowd, albeit just barely. My problem with Nene meant I put in 10 times more effort than before. And that probably led to results. Kado even said so.
学内のイベントぐらいなら十分なんじゃねえの？
He gave me a stamp of approval, so to speak.
Stamp of adequacy.
No point getting flustered over it at this point. I just need to get up on stage and give it my all.
応援してるね。ところで、つむぎ先輩は着替えないんですか？それは私としてもせっかくのパーティーだからコスプレをしたかったんだけどね、いつものあれでせっかく作ってもらった服を着ることができなくて。あ、ごめんなさい。私もごめんね。先に確認してればよかったんだけど。いいえ、そんな。できれば私もコスプレするなら可愛い服がいいと思っていたので、作ってもらえて嬉しかったですから。
Both Nene and I gave Sheba a heads up before the costumes were made, but it didn't have any effect. She adamantly refused to wear a boy's costume.
それであやちさんは？まだ着替えてるみたいだよ。
Oh, that reminds me, there's something I need to tell you guys before she gets here.
そういえば、今朝もお二人に何か言ってましたよね。
The party has now officially begun. Things seem just as lively, no, even more lively than the last time.
はい、手作りかぼちゃプリンだよ。
She seems to be the same amount of people, though.
Yeah.
ありがとうございます、先輩。戸隠先輩の手作り。
Gigi, you still haven't gotten over her.
いや、そんなことはないって。むしろすっぱりと諦められたからこそ、こうして普通にしていられるんだよ。とはいえ、じゃあ意識しないかってなると、急には無理ってだけ。
Yeah, well, keep it up.
そうそう、いいんだって。本当に私のことは気にしないで。
Man, there sure are a lot of people here. I didn't come here last year. Is it always this packed?
いや、今年はちょっと多いんじゃないかな。食べ物の消費量から考えても。やっぱり告知に時間を取れたのが大きかったのかも。
Oops.
戸隠先輩のコスプレコンテストにエントリーと、あやちさんのバンドも話題になってるみたいだよ。
Yeah, there's started the school. Not surprised people came from.
で、守備は？
Great! Ish. I'll try not to crash and burn at least.
なんか、星名くんには世話になりっぱなしだね。
Really? I don't think I've done anything that special.
会長のこともすっきりしたし、バンドの演奏を持ちかけたのも星名くんなんでしょ？学生会主催のイベントが閑古鳥ってのも印象悪いしさ。助かったよ。
Well, you might as well thank the OC as a whole for that. It sure wasn't just me.
そういう細かいとこ、あんま良くないよ。
あ
素直に喜びなさいってな。
He just stands there. I refuse!
I have no ego, woman.
It's just like fucking... Like, it's just a fucking Dagakotowaru meme from JoJo.
Silence.
If you're happy, then I am too.
こんなにお世話になったんだから、何かお礼をしなくちゃいけないね。何かあるなら何でも言って。あ、って言ってもエロはなしね。私やっぱり星名くんたちには興味が持てないから。
Wouldn't have asked anyway. I already have the most adorable girlfriend in the world.
はは、それって自慢？お熱いことで何より。
But I do have a favor to ask of you regarding Nene.
ん？
So yeah, that's the plan I have in mind. Think you can do it?
いいんじゃない？それぐらいならいつでも手伝うよ。
Really? Thanks.
おい修二、そろそろ裏に行こうぜ。
Mad Hatter has arrived.
Yeah, come in! He's apparently a 10 out of 6, which is kind of weird.
10 and 6 is pre-decimalized British currency.
I was
Ten-
making a joke.
10 shillings and sixpence.
Fucking damn it.
My pedantry killed your jape.
Alright, can you take care of it for me?
オッケー。それぐらいで借りが返せるならお安いご用。任せといて。
Thanks, see you later.
まずは舞台頑張って。
I will.
Literally.
She just walks up, kicks the fucking wall as hard as possible. Ah!
I'm gonna do this in a wheelchair. Let's do this.
Just like while hopping on one leg because the other's fucking broken.
Yeah.
I say goodbye to Koshiji and join up with Kaido and the others. Sorry, I'm ready.
調子の方は
Mans are still shaking a bit, but apart from that, I'm good to go. Whoops.
私も心臓がバクバクして指と膝がガクガクして頭が真っ白になってる以外には問題なし。
That does not sound perfectly fine.
Yeah, that sounds like a pre-action mission for not mission, dispatch from Marshal Philippe Pétain. Surrounded in all corners, supplies held up, situation excellent, I'm attacking.
That sure doesn't sound perfectly fine.
大丈夫というか不安にさせるようなこと言わないで。ほんとパニック寸前だから。
I mean, that would be kind of entertaining to watch, probably, but okay.
You pass it on par, like an.
も行かないんだから私を追い詰めないで。
Sorry, didn't mean to.
大丈夫だって。もっと失敗しそうな素人がここにいるんだから。若菜ちゃんはもう少し軽い気持ちでも。
Well, you aren't wrong. I probably will make more mistakes, to be honest. I did only pick up this instrument a month ago. Ready, Nene?
はい、大丈夫です。ご迷惑をかけないように頑張ります。
One sentence where Nick and I could get away with syntax.
Calm down and take a deep breath. We've rehearsed this plenty of times.
そうそう。練習通りなら大成功。練習通りじゃなくても成功間違いなしなんだから。自信を持っていこうよ。綾地さんはとにかく楽しく明るくしっかりと歌うことを心がける。
わかりました。頑張ります。
で、若菜ちゃんは落ち着いてリズム体の音を聞くこと。そしたらあとは指が勝手に動いてくれるはずだ。
そうだよね。あんなに練習したんだから頭が真っ白になってもなんとかなるよね。
んでもって修二はまあ頑張れ。
I will sucker punch you.
I'll sell you for 10 and 6. Actually, that's quite a bit of money.
What the hell? Don't you have any actual advice for
お
me?
前初心者すぎるからな。
I know I'm biting off more than I can chew here, but still throw me a bone here.
まああれだ。ミスっても止まれな。やり直しは効かないんだから必死でついてこい。重要なのはグルーブだグルーブ。そしたらあとはこっちでフォローしてやるから。それぐらいかな。
The groove. I'll try to keep up.
よーし。そんじゃま行きますか。
Yeah.
頑張ります。続きまして有志によるバンド演奏です。準備はいいですか？あ、いいみたいですね。それでは張り切ってどうぞ。
Y'all ready for this?
はい、行きましょう。 よし、やっちゃる。
久々のライブだしな。
Such an iconic
気合い
song.
入れてやりますか。
We step on stage to a round of applause and a large number of eyes pinned on us. Still got good people staring at me. Wide variety of looks create a jumble of sensations within me. Feel bitterness, sourness, spiciness, prickling pain in my skin, chills running down my spine, everything. Can't even distinguish them at this point. My mind's going crazy. But I'll be fine. Just relax. I have my pals up here with me. And to see my friends smiling at me in the audience. It's all good. Can't let this knock me down. Just remember back and face the audience head on.
こんばんは。今日のハロウィンパーティー 楽しんでもらえてますか？楽しんでもらえていたら準備してきたものとしては嬉しい限りです。この後コスプレコンテストの発表もありますから投票をよろしくお願いします。でもその前に私たちの演奏を聴いてください。一生懸命練習してきましたから。バンド名はそういえば練習に手一杯で名前とか全然決めてませんでした。
Rubber
とに
band.
かく盛り上がってくれると嬉しいです。それじゃあ聞いてください。
She lowers the microphone a short bit. After that, she looks around the group and confirms that we're all ready to go. After getting everyone's nods, she turns back to the crowd. Staring at her back from my position behind her, I also get ready to go. We only have one shot at this. Just one song, too. Time
Do
to
not
kick some
miss your
ass
chance.
and make... Huh?
Only got one shot. Do not miss your chance.
Ah, goddammit. It's time to kick some
Gives
ass
me
to make
weak-
this performance, to make this a performance to remember!
Vomit on a sweater already.
Cease. Music starts playing from the speakers. I nimbly move both hands, I assume it's supposed to say. Desperate to keep the rhythm. Man, and his voice is so beautiful. It's enchanting. So gentle and crystal clear. I find myself spellbound, but and I see the audience is just as enraptured. The music brings the party to peak excitement. You were great out there.
ありがとうございます、修二君。
She takes the drink I offer and downs it all at once.
疲れました。
You really killed it up there. Singing was just amazing.
ありがとうございます。修二君のベースも良かったですよ。
Yeah, I guess. Make as many mistakes as last time, so I'm satisfied.
私もちゃんと歌えて良かったです。
Yeah. We stand next to each other, cooling off in the chilly evening air. Inside, though, the party's still going. You're full of energy and excitement.
盛り上がってますね。
Yeah, everyone's excited since they're announcing the costume contest winners.
優勝は戸隠先輩みたいですね。
Yeah, I'm sad you didn't win, but you still placed well. I'm willing to bet it's the male vote that swung this one. And who could blame them? Torakushi's smoking hot and has a great rack. I think Nene could have given Torakushi a run for her money if she had on her old witch outfit. Hot damn was that thing ever revealing. I get a stiffy just looking at her in it if I wasn't careful.
じ
Yeah?
今何か変なこと考えてましたね。何を考えていたんですか？
Nah, it wasn't anything special. I was just wondering if maybe you would have beat Torakushi if you wore your witch outfit.
魔女服ってあんな恥ずかしい格好で人前になんて出られませんよ。
I don't blame you, and I don't think I'd want other guys seeing you in such a revealing outfit.
もしかしてああいう服が好きなんですか？
Well, it's not like that outfit is particularly special. In particular, special. Revealing outfits in general aren't bad. Every now and then, that is. She suddenly starts glaring at me.
修二君は誰に投票したんですか？
Do you not trust me at all?
ちゃんと修二君の口から聞かせてほしいんです。
Okay, I voted for you. Not out of some obligation to, as your boyfriend, but because I honestly thought you looked the best. You look wonderful in that costume, and while I will admit that Hirakushi's costume is really sexy, you're the only girl for me.
そうですか。その一票がもらえるだけで私は十分です。
You look so stunning and adorable. So much I'm fighting the urge to kiss you right now.
キス
You promised me a reward, so I'll go ahead and take it. Kiss right here and now.
嫌です。拒否します。
Fuck that! Huh? Why not? You promised! Did I not do a good enough job to get the reward? I mean, I'll be the first to admit that my playing wasn't the best.
いえ、私も盛り上がったと思います。ちゃんと大成功だったと思いますよ。前回よりも っていうのはさすがに言い過ぎかもしれませんが、そ
Fuck.
れでも前回に負けないぐらい盛り上がったと思います。
I agree.
So then, why am I not getting my reward?
いえ、約束は守ります。でもキスはダメです。それぐらいなら約束がなくても大丈夫です。そんな簡単なことに使っちゃうのはもったいなくないですか？
She gazes up at me longingly. Her eyes seem somewhat moist to me. Okay, I take that back.
はい。
Do you think we still have enough time before the party ends?
そうですね。
Alright, let's go somewhere we can be alone.
はい。
Get down tonight.
We walk down the hallway in silence. Normally, I'd feel scared walking down an empty school hallway at night, but not right now. Same goes for Nene, whose hand I'm holding. She's not shaking, nor can I sense any fear from her.
Funny.
The silence persists, but funnily enough, our thoughts and feelings are aligned. We're both dying of impatience. As physical proof of that, we both simultaneously increase our walking pace without saying anything. We find the club room and barge in as fast as we can before slamming the door shut behind us. And immediately going to town, I say.
Yeah.
Probably release. The very second we arrive, I put my mouth up against hers. She shows no reluctance or surprise whatsoever. If anything, she kisses back just as strongly, if not more. She's assertively and lustfully wrapped her tongue around my nest. Just...
Doing.
Whoops.
はい。バンドを頑張ったご褒美に
There you have it.
私をめちゃくちゃにしちゃっていいですよ。
And then they fuck. Okay, they're outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that she won't be naked. We did kiss and enjoy each other's company some more after that, but no more sex. Once we regained some of our composure, we realized just how much time we spent in the club room during our short break. Had we stayed there any longer, someone likely would have come searching for us. With that in mind, we've reluctantly decided to hold off on more sex until another day. The party was long over by the time we got back to the gym. Only people there were the last few stragglers leaving the gym in their costumes. But luckily, I got to see the smiles on their faces. It really made me realize how much of a success the party was. Really is over.
遅くなっちゃいましたね。皆さんには申し訳ないことをしてしまいました。
I'm glad I got to see some smiling faces before we went home. It was really quite the moving sight. Ready to go?
あ、はい。そうですね。片付けないといけませんからね。
We do, but we have a little something to do before that.
やっと帰ってきたね。
もう仲がいいのは結構なことですけど、そういうのは別の機会にしてください。
Oops.
すみません。すぐに片付けを手伝いますね。
違うってば、片付けのために待ってたんじゃないよ。
そうなんですか？それじゃあ一体あやちさん、パーティーの運営お疲れ様。はい、お疲れ様です。
Nene stands there confused, mouth agape. Before she can figure out what's going on, Toyakushi grasps her hands.
本当にお疲れ様。あとごめんね。私のせいでハロウィンパーティーに巻き込んじゃって。でもおかげにあやちさんに任せてよかったと思ってる。あやちさんの歌素敵だったよ。ありがとうございます。それに学生会長が決まらなかった時は選挙の手伝いをしてもらったり、本当お世話になりっぱなしで。 綾地さんのおかげで最後の最後に汚点を残さずに済んだよ。いえ、そんな、私なんて大したことはできていませんから。そんなことないよ。ね、小獅子さん。はい、戸隠先輩のおっしゃる通りです。
You might think she's only going along with Takushi to be polite, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Her words are filled with genuine, heartfelt gratitude. I can feel it.
私が会長になって最初のイベントが大成功したのは間違いなくおかけんが力を貸してくれたから。それに綾地さんたちが歌ってくれたからこそみんな大盛り上がりしてくれたんじゃん。あの盛り上がりは綾地さんがいなきゃ無理だったよ。それから本当に上手だった。それに私個人としてもおかけんがあってくれたおかげですっきりしたから。ありがとうございます。そうだよ、綾地さん。綾地さんが歌ってくれたおかげでバンドも大成功したんだから。綾地さんがいてくれたから私も気が楽になって思う存分ギターを弾くことができた。力になれたならよかったです。そんなレベルじゃないよ。本当に感謝してる。初めて人前で演奏したけど。
Calm down, Lassie.
すっごい気持ちよかった。今日はお疲れ様。
Claudia flashes Nene the biggest grin she can muster. There's something I didn't get to see last time. She was still filled with regret over having caught a cold at the last minute.
俺も楽しかったよ。久々に思いっきりドラムを叩けて。それにパーティーすげえ楽しかった。
そう言ってもらえるとありがとうございます。
こっちこそ。また今度俺の悩みを相談しに行くかもしれないけど、その時はよろしく。
はい、いつでもどうぞお待ちしています。力になれるかどうかは内容を教えてもらわないとわかりませんが、おかけんに任せてもらえれば大丈夫ですよ。だって自分も助けてもらいましたもん。川上くんだって感謝してましたよ。先輩たちがいてくれたからデートの失敗もすぐに取り返すことができたって。あの二人、この前の試験が終わってから2回目のデートをしたらしいんです。今度はちゃんとお互いの好みとかしっかり確認したおかげですごく楽しいデートになったって感謝してました。そうなんですか。それならよかった。はい、さっきまでパーティーに参加してて幸せそうにイッチャイッチャしてましたから。それに感謝してるのは自分もです。私も同じだよ、綾地さん。先輩と出会うことがなかったらずっとぼっちだったと思います。私も今みたいにうまくクラスに馴染むことはできなかったと思う。
Nene has begun to realize the purpose of this gathering, along with who organized it. She shoots me a sour glare, lips pursed. I know she's looking at me, but I pretend not to notice.
ちょっと先輩、こういうこと言うの恥ずかしいんですからね。そうだよ。なのに2人で見つめ合っちゃってさ。いえ、すみません。そんなつもりじゃなかったんですが。とにかく自分はネネ先輩に感謝してます。私だって感謝してるよ。これは私たちだけじゃない。綾地さんに相談に乗ってもらって助けてもらった子は全員感謝してるんだよ。私たちをはじめとしたたくさんの学生が今日こうして笑いながらパーティーを迎えることができたのは綾地さんのおかげ。
I also wanted to say a few a few thirds. What? I also wanted to say a few words to express my appreciation of you, Nene. I was able to change and become a better person because I met you. I was even able to find my soulmate. You really are incredible, Nene. Nobody else could earn the gratitude of such a large amount of people. Part of her is still in protest. But raw, heartfelt emotion slowly wells up in her heart and overpowers her hesitance. So, well, I guess what I want to say is... Be more proud of yourself. You deserve it.
別にそんなつもりはないんですが。
I know how afraid you are of failing.
それは
We have no way of knowing what route will lead to the best possible future. No one does. Yet you have all these people saying you made a difference in their lives. The way I see it, that's already incredible enough. So don't be afraid. Have more confidence in yourself, Nene. You're amazing. Holding back against her raging emotions, she looks back at everyone before her. After a few seconds of silence, she takes a deep breath to calm her emotions and then speaks.
皆さんは本当に楽しいですか？楽しいよ。今年のパーティーは去年よりも盛り上がった。そうだよ、コシジさんの言う通り。参加者だって例年より多くて、みんな楽しそうにしてくれてたじゃない。これも全部あやちさんが手伝ってくれたからだよ。うん、今日のパーティーはあやちさんでいてくれなかったらできなかったことだよ。私たちだけじゃ絶対に失敗してた。本当に感謝してる。
Everyone always has fun when Nene is around.
皆さんは本当に笑えていますか？
こんなに気分がいいのは久しぶりだよ。やっぱり盛り上がる演奏っていいよな。
カイドウに同意。正直気持ちよすぎて癖になっちゃいそうなぐらい。あやちさんさえよければまた一緒にバンドをしない？ほら、文化祭とかで。
若菜ちゃんがこんなに声を弾ませるなんて珍しいんだから、嘘やお世辞じゃないよ。
カイドウの笑顔は嘘っぽいかもしれないけどね。
それ何気にひどくね。
When you're with Nene, you always end up smiling without even realizing it.
皆さんは本当に幸せですか？
もちろんですよ。自分なんて昔は一人でお昼ご飯食べて寂しく帰宅してたんですよ。それが今ではクラスのみんなとお昼ご飯食べて一緒にワイワイゲームもできて、放課後は先輩と一緒に部活して、夏休み前とは比べ物にならないぐらい学院が楽しくなったんです。これで幸せじゃないって言ったら世の中に幸せなんて存在しませんよ。
私だって稲葉さんと同じ。前に通っていたところではこの服装だから悪目立ちして浮いてて全然馴染めなくて、だから転入した先でもまた同じようになるのかなって不安だった。でもこの学院であやちさんたちに出会って優しくしてもらって新しい友達もできて楽しい。こんな気持ちで学院に通えるのは全部はやちさんのおかげ。私は今すごく幸せだよ。
毎日部活を楽しみにしてるんですから、これからもよろしくお願いしますね。
Just by being with Nene, you're introduced to pure happiness and joy like you've never felt before.
私は
It's okay, Nene. You can be here. You can be yourself. And, well, I kinda need you. You kinda need to be here, otherwise I'll have a big problem on my hands.
そうそう、私だって困るよ、あやちさん。ここ数日一緒に作業してきてとっても楽しかった。学生会とは違った雰囲気で、これを機にぜひ。
Whoops,
あ、
fuck.
そうそう、約束ちゃんと守らせてもらうから。パーティーは大成功したんだから、おかけんの部室は私がなんとかするよ。
それと文化祭でもう一回演奏するの結構本気だから。
あと
Fuck!
俺も相談した意見を忘れないでくれよ。頼りにしてるから。
Ah. They're getting bad with this again.
さっきも言いましたけど、部活楽しいです。 それにネネ先輩と一緒にいられる大切な場所だと思ってます。私もクラスに馴染めはしたけど、やっぱりおかけんでみんなと過ごす時間が一番落ち着くよ。
Before, she helped others to fulfill her own wish. This time she did it out of a sense of guilt for restarting everything. In both cases, her reasons were purely selfish. They were entirely self-serving, with not a trace of compassion. That might be how Nene sees things. That doesn't change the fact that she has made positive contributions to the lives of everyone here. No matter what her reasons may have been, the things she has done in the OC have not been wrong in any way. You have the ability to bring smiles to everyone, Nene. With me, all it takes is you being besides me.
でも
You've been working hard to better these people's lives. And they're more than grateful for that. Thus, as we hand her the bouquet we brought, we say in unison after me. Something we all would like to tell you, Nene.
ありがとう。
At last, the dam breaks, allowing her emotions to flow freely. They rush forth with the strength of a great flood. Her emotions are strong enough to wash away all the worry and fear she'd felt over these long years. I feel happiness, gratitude, relief, reward, and at times even conflicting emotions. They all hit me with like a tidal wave. They're so strong and so raw that they tug at my heart and almost bring me to tears too. Her emotions are just that strong. I thought she was going to break into a sob, but she pulls herself together at the last moment. Following that, she lifts her chin and looks at each and every one of us head on. With the brightest smile I've ever seen on her, and he confidently replies,
こちらこそありがとうございます。
So I think that one was predictable.
Yeah, of course it was.
It was the final CG for my original series as well. Like, how can you say no to this? You can't.
Yeah,
It's a trick question. Quite frankly, while she has best route, I kind of like her ending is kind of not that
Lackluster.
exciting. The theme is just kind of lackluster to me. It certainly isn't a
Yeah.
fuck. I'm not gonna censor that. Fuck it.
Nah. Oh. We
Is
have
it, was
been
it good?
joined.
It is. It's Alpha.
Sup,
They-
Alpha.
They convinced me not to ring you.
Thank you.
You joined just as the ending credits started.
Ah,
And then he gets to witness something beautiful with us.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, we
Yeah,
get
like-
to be.
The theme is fine. It's just not on the level of the other girls' themes.
Yeah. Shiba's is better.
The best one is Toko's in my mind.
Toko, my beloved.
Hands off.
All of you are just fighting over Toko. I'm over
Yeah.
here with the Shiba.
I mean, I'm not fighting over Toko. I'm taking Nene.
Oh, you can have Nene. You can have Toko. You can have Nene-Route.
I just want my Suzuki.
Too bad her route
Yeah.
sucks.
Silence!
This is the arguing you wanted. This is the dueling you wanted. Also, why spoons?
I had no idea. Quite frankly, just on the design of the ending theme, hers confuses me the most.
What, with all the spoons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense for, like, Meguru with the, like, fucking DS, where the ending credits are on while just snacking in the club room. It makes sense for Toko.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the dive
skilled
into
chef.
her deep subconscious.
Mm-hmm. But this is just like, what?
It's just spoon! It's
And-
it's
got
It's Alakazam's wet dream.
We've got Birdcage, we've got Globe, we've got a girl running, we've got.
We've got Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, we got a fork. Character
Yeah.
development.
We got a
We
fork.
got a fork. There's going to be a post-credits thing, isn't there?
I saw a dream last night. Nene was singing on stage, microphone in hand. Her voice was beautiful and angelic. It was absolutely mesmerizing. I was there playing the bass guitar. Additionally, Kaido was on his drums and Kadia her guitar. Together, the four played our song during the Halloween party. I felt energized, and I made use of everything I had learned to give the best performance I could. Of course, I made my fair share of mistakes, but all in all, it was a performance I could be satisfied with. This event was the culmination of the month or so I had spent with Nene after acquiring the memories from the other world's me. My strengthened relationship with Nene, the help we've given to everyone along the way, all led to that moment. The outpouring of love and gratitude touched her heart. Still, I'd be naive to think that she's been freed from all the guilt she feels. But at the very least, she will be able to think more positively from here on out. I could sense that directly from her heart. I know more than anyone how much trouble I've caused her. She was running the OC all by herself, working diligently to bring happiness into people's lives, all the while trying to change the future as little as possible, so she would reunite with me. Despite all the struggles and hardships, Nene persevered, allowing us to meet again. So now it's not my responsibility to repay her by supporting her in any which way I can. There had to be moments where she wanted to change something, but then chose not to for my sake and suffered as a result. Yet she kept her head high and strove to better all of our lives. Ah! Font size default.
Huh.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot!
I know,
How did
that's
I
the
not think of this until now? I should have done this from the very start. I bolt up in my bed.
おい一体どうした
Concerned by the way I'm shouting first thing in the morning, that enters my room. Oh, sorry, it's nothing.
そうか何か悪い夢でも見たのか
No, nothing like that. Just forgot something really important. Anyway, don't worry about it.
それならいいがびっくりしたぞ連日の疲れでおかしくなったんじゃないかって思ったぞ
It wasn't that bad. Do you know what time it is now?
8時過ぎだな
I feel sore as hell. Gotta get up though. I'm in charge of breakfast. You find me something simple today? I'm just thinking of toast and scrambled eggs. Now we also fry some sausages, something quick and easy like that.
別に構わんがトーストは2枚でよろしく
Alright, you greedy fuck.
Two slices of toast is superior.
Okay. I mean, why the fuck would you ever only make one slice? It feels like a waste. Since, like, I don't think I know a single toaster in existence that toasts a single toaster, that only a single slice
Single
of bread.
slice. They do exist. They're dirt cheap.
Yeah, but why would you get that? Just get a fucking normal one.
Cheap.
Today is the day following the party. Luckily, we finished all the cleanup and stuff yesterday. Normally in an area like this, I'd just kick back and relax at home. But I can't have that. I've got something to do pronto.
昨日は例のパーティーだったんだろどうだったんだベースの方は
No, it went good. Screwed up some, but the audience seemed to have a good time.
そうかそれは何よりだそれで今日はずっと家で休むのか
Nah, I have somewhere to be after I get done cleaning up after breakfast.
ここのところずっと夜中まで練習していただろう今日ぐらいゆっくりすればいいんじゃないのか
Well, it's a bit pressing.
いろいろなるほどあやちさんと会うのかだが若いからってあんまり無茶はするなよあれだ 疲れたところに激しい運動とか
I will beat you.
良くないぞ。
Speaking through experience, are we there, Taichi?
Can you not go there when we're at the breakfast table?
まあお前も若いからな。その気持ちはわからないではないが、息子がわがままを言ったとしても時には叱ってやることが重要なんだぞ。あ、息子って言っても息子の息子の方だからな。
Why? Okay.
I don't like that saying.
I think my headache just got worse.
That just made me think. You
You literally brought all this up just so you could make that stupid joke, didn't you?
He's a dad.
Okay, I'm going now. Bye.
それは構わないんだが、夕食はどうするんだ？
I'll probably be back in time. I'll call you later in the day.
わかった。それならカレーでもたまには作ってみるか。食べなきゃ明日に回せばいいんだから。
I should be back. Also, changing the subject. Could I have a little bit of money?
休憩代？
For the love of God, no! I want the money to buy some sweets, okay? Alright, let's do this. After finishing up the housework, I've left. Immediately made my way to Nene's apartment and input her apartment number on the keypad. Hope she's up. I mean, she should be, since it's almost past noon. She could be sleeping now, considering how exhausted she must have been. The past weeks must have been just as hectic and busy as mine. She had to juggle party preparations and her band rehearsals. If she's asleep, I could just kill time doing something and come back later. Up, you're up. There's something I wanted to talk about.
Make that 30 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Before the call cut off, I could hear her frantically doing something. Is she tidying up her apartment for me? Yeah, maybe I should have called her before coming. Now that I think about it, I've had a bad habit of showing up at her place without warning. I do have a phone, but I forget about it sometimes since I use it so rarely. Went off, kissed some time for 30 minutes, then made my way back to her apartment.
それで今日はどうしたんですか？約束はしていませんよね。
No, that was the Nene-Route conflict. Wait, what? Nope, we didn't. Sorry to just show up out of the blue. Did you have any plans today by any chance?
いえ、特にありません。ゆっくりするつもりでしたが、何かあるんですか？
Well, when I woke up this morning, a certain realization suddenly hit me. Somewhere I want to take you, if you're alright with that. I kinda need you there to do anything.
私がいないと始まらない。もしかして、何かものすごいエッチなことをするつもりですか？
Not a shred of faith. Don't act so afraid, sheesh. It's hard to imagine what would even qualify as extremely perverted fetish sex under her warped standards.
待ってください。できればシャワーを浴びたいの。
You don't have to. You won't need a shower for what we're going to do.
そんな、意地悪です。汗の匂いが気になるのに、そこも楽しもうだなんて、ちょっと濃すぎてついていけませんよ。
No, I don't have a sweat fetish.
お願いですからシャワーを。なんでしたら、一緒に浴びますか？
Yes, please!
Nice.
Wait! Don't listen to me. That offer was too enticing for me to turn down, but that's not what I came here today for.
じゃあ、しないんですか？エッチなこと。
So disappointed.
She's so sad.
Why, oh why do you have to tempt me like this? She has such an adorable pleading look on her face that I end up swallowing my saliva. Don't be sad, Nene. You're gonna make me drop my plans so we can have sexy time.
私は別に流されてもいいのに。
I'm begging you don't sulk at me like that. I'm seriously about to consider spending the whole day here.
でもそれじゃあ今日は一体どうするんですか？デートですか？
I wouldn't quite call it that. See, I want to meet your parents.
私の親に？
I didn't think of it before because of everything that's been going on, but you decided to live here alone so you could reunite with me. You intentionally rejected your new stepmom and moved away here because you were afraid of changing the future, isn't that right? But we're together now, so there's no longer any need for that. So it's okay to make choices that have substantial effects on the future. Would you be willing to talk to your parents and go back to living with them?
それは確かにそうなんですが。
You have a point, but privacy.
Yeah.
I understand you're afraid to do that because you were the one who forced them to let you do this. Is that alright? Is that right?
はい。一緒に暮らしたいというのも私のわがままなので、振り回すようなことをするのもどうかなって。
Yeah, I figured. So, how about I come with you? Let me there with you if you're too afraid. So would you be willing to go talk to him? I feel like that guilt's just going to keep getting in the way of your happiness unless you do something about it. Honestly, I think they'd love it if you moved back in with them. Of course, it might be difficult readjusting at first. You might find some things you're dissatisfied with. But still, you also have to consider this might make you happier overall. It all depends on what she wants. I'm not about to force my girlfriend to do something she doesn't want. I don't want to do anything more than the one who I don't want to be anything more than the one who suggested it. I want her to be the one who ultimately takes that step forward. That's why I'm going to patiently wait for her answer. How long has the silence worn on already? I can only guess. Probably not that long, but still long enough. Still for the silence to grow heavy. Then after a minute or so of rumination, she raises her head and responds.
そうですね。悪いことをしたのは私なんですから、いつまでもこのまま逃げ回ってちゃダメですよね。一生逃げ続けるわけにもいきません。私はお父さんにもお母さんにも幸せになってほしいです。
I want you to be happy too, Nene. Being happy makes me happy.
そこまで言われたら仕方ありませんね。逃げるわけにはいきません。
Thank you.
でもそれなら修二君もです。
Huh? What do you mean?
修二君の力のことです。今の私に修二君の苦しみが理解できるとは言えないかもしれませんが、私だって修二君に幸せになってほしいです。
Meanie's already basically accepted it at this point.
修二君が苦しんだままだと私も苦しいです。
Nene.
私にできることがあるなら何でもします。だから一人で苦しまないでください。誰が何と言おうと、他の世界中の人がどう思ったとしても、私は修二君のそばにずっと隣にいますから。
I know you will. Promise I'll come to you if it ever starts becoming a problem.
はい。
But in all honesty, I'm not bothered by my ability much anymore.
そうなんですか？
I know it doesn't exist to make me miserable. Of course, that doesn't mean it exists to make my life great either. After so many bad experiences as a child because of it, I began to hate my ability. It agonized me and made me feel awful about myself. That very ability, however, is what brought Nene into my life. It's what caused us to fall in love. I also can't forget that this ability is what allows me to comprehend her suffering and anguish. The fact that I've accepted it is why I can see her smiling so happily right now. I used to loathe my ability and by extension my own self. As a result, I lost sight of what's around me. So I have to accept myself, look up and face forward. If I don't, I'll make the lovely girl by my side worry. Do I look like I'm suffering?
そういうわけじゃないんですが、もしかしたら私に気づかれないように隠しているんじゃないかと。
I'm not hiding anything, I promise. I'm the happiest man in the world to have you in my life. I'm so glad that I reached out to that fragment and retrieved my memories from the bottom of my heart. I found the satisfaction and happiness I've always desired, all because I was courageous enough to just reach out and not be afraid. It has brought me both the love of my life and the resolve I need to accept my ability. I won't deny that my ability has its fair share of negatives, but it also has so many positives. And I say that not only for myself. I was able to bring happiness to so many students through the OC. Most of all, I was able to bring Nene happiness. This ability doesn't exist to make my life miserable. It holds the power to bring happiness to everyone around me. I just know that's the reason my mother left me with it. She wanted me to live a happy life, and for me to use my power to achieve what she couldn't. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. So much. You've led me to this wonderful girl standing before me. I've been pessimistic about life for far too long. From now on, I'm going to do my best to spread happiness with this tool you gave me.
それじゃあ、もっともっと幸せにできるように頑張りますね。
Thanks, and I will too. Let's live the happiest lives we can, Nene.
はい。ずっとよろしくお願いします。
Well, with that said, I'd like to formally ask you if I can meet your parents. I mean, if we're going to be together forever, I'll have to meet them eventually.
それはさすがに少し気が早くないですか?
True, I know what you mean. We're still in school and all. But you did meet my dad already, no? Even if it was by accident. It doesn't have to be right this moment, but I do want to marry you someday, Nene.
結婚ですか?
Do you not want to?
そんなはずありません。私だって結婚したいです。さっきのはちょっと新婚生活を想像したら恥ずかしくなってしまって。
You'll just be depraved.
修二君はエッチで意地悪ですからきっと裸エプロンとかそういうことをさせるんですよ
No,
ね。
that's just what you want to do.
You're giving me Shirazaki flashbacks again.
Well... Can't rule out the possibility. I'd also like to have sex in the bath together. A lot.
Don't drown.
Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. If we're gonna get married, I'll have to meet your parents sooner or later. So why not sooner? Or would you rather go and talk to them alone?
そんなことないです。不安なので、できれば一緒にいてほしいです。
Alrighty then. So, do you want to go right now?
はい、大丈夫です。
Oh, but maybe we could call and tell them first.
そうですね。家を出る前に電話をしておきましょう。
Perfect. You can also buy some sweets on the way as a little present. Do you know what your dad likes?
確か、金つばが好きだったと思いますよ。
Okay, Kintsuba it is. Ready to go then, Nene? It's time to seize our happiness together. Hold out my hand towards her.
はい。
She takes my hand right away with a beaming smile. So she and I take our first steps into the future unknown. Not knowing what lies ahead of us is unnerving, but that's life. Everyone deals with the same fears and worries, yet they all strive to find happiness. And if they can't find it, then so can we. As long as we have each other, happiness can be right there. I have the love of my life here with me, and I can feel her warmth. I have no reason to fear anything. Our future will shine brighter than the stars in the night sky. I just know
これ
it.
からもよろしくお願いしますね。
Then just like that.
サノバビッチ。
That's the end.
That it is.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Forget
I
what I
have
said
Yeah, I have it.
earlier. This part took 2 hours. We would have had to go real unga bunga for us to finish this yesterday.
I don't know. Well,
I mean, I do have a 7-hour video on my channel, so
yeah.
I mean, I think I've seen a 9-hour video on your channel too.
a 9-hour one. I don't remember a
so.
9-hour one.
Well, no,
I
probably
think
because
I've
you were
seen
at
9.
Pentatonic afterwards.
Hold on. I gotta fucking look this up now. You can't just pull this kind of shit on me.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a 9-hour on your channel.
I'm still looking at this title slate and thinking, Tsumugi just still has a ridiculous hat.
Yeah, yeah, she
Hat.
does.
She does, but she's fucking adorable.
Battle route
She's a
sucks.
sweetheart. Yeah, we're gonna hear the end of that, aren't we?
Yeah, you're never gonna hear the end of that.
Yeah, you're gonna bloody crow. Anyway,
But yeah, I don't see a fucking 9-hour video
No?
anywhere.
I must have been mistaken there.
Most likely. I keep track of my longest fucking video.
everyone probably thinking, when's he going to release the next one so we can section him or something? Mind you, I don't suppose
Yeah,
Germany
when-
has a mental health
when-
act, does it?
When's the 24-hour video?
Evolved from a 24-hour stream.
24 hours.
Like,
24-hour stream of me just constantly playing 24-hour Cinderella in Yakuza 0.
Oh no.
God.
Tsuroni, I love you! Todoke yo!
This makes me think of a recent Markiplier misadventure.
There's a 5-hour one that's the start of the Hotaru route in one of the Majikoi A titles.
Of course,
Yeah.
because Magikoi.
AKA the girl that managed to get herself to share the fucking seat with Azumi, which is fucking incredible. Still can't believe that happened. Other than that, so, what were your opinions after finishing this game? Share with the class.
That was enjoyable. It was a little depressing, but enjoyable.
Egg
Well-
vibrators and diabetes.
No pain, no gain. A fun
No
little
pain,
romp.
no gain. There's sunshine isn't as sweet if there's no clouds.
Yeah. And also, you could say that Sanabo Witch also set the standard for magic properties in Neko Nyan's games since Draku Riot first introduced them as well.
So yeah, favorite routes, everyone?
Hokos.
When it comes to actual route writing, I'm going to be revolutionary here and say Megaru.
Yeah. I was trying to say it at the same time, but yeah, Megaru.
Yeah, route writing.
Megaru
I
was
see I'm
just
the
pure
only
diabetes.
Toko enjoyer here.
But it's about the route. It's not always about the girl. I
Oh,
mean,
no,
it's a
no,
bit...
the root itself was diabetes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that, we're finally done with this co-host. How long has this been going?
For like a year now.
When was
We've
the
been
first
doing
part?
co-host
I'm
for a
gonna
while.
look up when the
Yeah.
first part of this was.
Yeah. Coupled up with, of course, Ditsy Demons before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been stuck with us fools for a while.
Yeah, sorry, audience.
They haven't seen much of me, so they haven't.
The first
Bad pandas.
part of Sabbath of the Witch, Re-Sabbath of the Witch, was on the 2nd of February 2021.
Wow,
So
we've
it's
been
been
doing
more.
this a
Year
year.
and a month. Year and a month.
So much
Just
that,
about.
thinking about it, that's when I had a pretty early version of a headset and a different laptop as well.
Yeah,
so
no, I
much
just-
has happened since then.
I
It's
didn't have
crazy.
this microphone.
Yeah.
It probably sounds so much better.
Yeah.
There you go. What about if we add Tootsie Demons on top of it? Kind of curious.
That's gonna
Another hour, another half a year or so, because we rattled through that a lot faster.
Uh-huh.
Partially because our recording dates were a lot more reliable back then.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's a
no.
lot less
Actually,
reliable
it
than
is
that's
roughly
okay.
half a year because it's the 7th is September, right? I'm at high right
Yeah.
now.
I think. Yeah.
No. July 7th is July. 8th
I was
is
about
August.
to say it was in the middle of summer.
Yeah. Basically, and the first video for the Ditsy Demons co-host was on the 14th of July 2020.
Oh shoot, we've been doing it. Yeah.
We've been at it for a fucking while, George. Jesus Lord. Might get y'all back on board for the inevitable Wagamama high spec retread.
Okay. I remember, I think it was 2 hours. The first 2 hours of Wagamama.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I've seen. And that was 2 years ago?
Nice.
So,
Either way, I
Just
hope you
like
guys
that.
enjoyed this one. See you next time.
Yeah,
I'm
have a
gonna
good
go
one.
negotiate with Scott now. Bye.